Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. You dig? Last time I did a couple of videos on, a moment in heaven, spiritual gifts, things that I, can see, do, and things of that nature. And, I told you a story about, once before, a demon that I saw. And I want to tell you another story. It was one day, I was just looking for answers to like questions that, a lot of people couldn't answer because I didn't know what the hell was going on with me. Just all this stuff just came from out of nowhere, since I came back from heaven. So I went into this spiritual store, just looking, for like spiritual stuff like that. And while I was in the store, these two women walked in, and as they was trying to get closer, to buy what they was buying, it was like a negative ass energy, but I didn't really pay no mind. So I moved to the other end of the store, and they moved to one end of the store. So as I go to where they were at, like my stomach started hurting bad, just real bad. Like it wouldn't let me go to whatever side of the store that that they was on. Because every time I try to get a little closer to a shelf that was something that was on that I needed, I wanted to take a look at, I just got sick, like, and a badass headache, and it was like negative. I'm like, shit. And vice versa. Well, I don't know what they felt actually, but if I felt that trying to get close to them, I could just imagine. So we did that for a while, and I'm like, shit, my stomach is killing me, and my head was just pounding. So they bought something. It's like a rock or something. I'm not sure. Something to go on a mantle or something like that. And the clerk was like, what are you ladies trying to do? Well, y'all finna put a spell on or something. So I'm just looking like, wait, huh? So I'm looking at their face, and from a distance, I'm looking like, the fuck? They had on a skin mask. Like a real skin mask. And I get evidently they must have did a messed up job of putting it on, because it started to lift up under here, and the nose part, you can see their real nose under the fake nose with the whole skin mask. And for a minute I thought I was like fucking like really like, hell no. So as I'm looking at, I'm like, the fuck? No, hell no. I'm tripping. But no, it was a real fucking skin face mask. It just wasn't, well, I can't tell you what a good copy looked like, but whatever the fuck they had on, you could see the actual face, a real face up under the skin mask. No bullshit. So they left the store, and I asked the clerk, I said, what was they buying? She said some kind of a rock or something to put on the mantle, like put a spell on somebody. I'm like, for real, for real? She said, yes. I said, can I ask you a question? She said, yeah, go ahead. I said, was those like witches? She said, yes. I said, no, for real, like for real. She said, yes. And I said, you knew that? She said, yes. Now me, I got a active imagination, but man, this would sound like some Harry Potter shit. Like, and I said, are you for real? And she said, yes. And I said, can I ask you another question? She said, yeah. I come when I, try to get close to them or go on the side of the store that they was on, that I started feeling sick or my head. She said, because what you represent and what they represent don't mix with each other. So if you felt like that, imagine what they felt from you. And it kind of blew me away. And I said, you knew this? She said, yeah, I knew this. And I just couldn't believe it. But I know what I saw. That shit was real. For those people who don't think that certain things is real or is just, you see, in movies and shit like that, or you hear people say they had experiences with ghosts. At some point, man, some of that shit you got to start believing. Like, everybody ain't fucking crazy. I know for sure I ain't crazy. But all this stuff happening to me ever since I came back. It's like I can see it's like all your senses are off. Like you can hear, but you can see what you hear. You can feel, and you can think what you're feeling. I don't really know how to explain it, but everything is off, not off, but like backwards. If anybody else that's out here, man, and I'm really reaching out this time, man. Like, I was before, that really understands what I'm talking about, and just want to just collaborate, talk, because I know I ain't fucking crazy. Man, somebody that's not scared or ashamed or embarrassed that had any kind of experience to where they can do shit that they never did before, holla at me, man. Just hit me on my YouTube. Thank you.